Hello friends, welcome to Bankers Platform. So friends, today we will be discussing the memory recalled questions and for the topic certificate course in foreign exchange exam. And this exam was held on 8th November 2025. So let's start. So first question is, Mr. Arun, having a valid PAN makes the following outward remittance in financial year 25-26 across two banks, one with HDFC and other with SBI. So first transaction is 6 lakh rupees investment is done in US ETF. He has done it in May and from HDFC Bank. Second, he has done 4 lakh rupees self-funded medical treatment deposit in July through SBI. Third transaction is 5 lakh rupees he has gifted to sister abroad. That's in September through SBI. Okay, so assume all are LRS, not a tour package, and the medical remittance is not via loan. So what is total TCS collected in the year and how is it split? So our options are first, zero means no TCS as each purpose separately stays within 10 lakh. B, 25,000. Total 0 on A plus B and 25,000 on C at 5%. C, 1 lakh total, 0 on first 10 lakh, 1 lakh on remaining 5 lakh at 20%. And D is 50,000 total, 0 on A, 20,000 on B at 5%, and 30,000 on C at 5%. So this is the scenario, and this type of questions was asked in the exam, but we cannot recreate, or no candidate can recall the exact case study. So we have just created uh, in our own way the case study based on the feedback from the candidates. So whatever we are discussing here, memory recall questions, these are the feedback from our candidates who have cleared the exam, who have taken the exam. So based on that only, these questions we have got here. Okay. So just you pause the video, just go through the scenario, and you have to come with the right answer. Okay. So let's see what will be the correct answer. So here the correct answer is C. So total TCS will be 1 lakh. Okay. Total TCS will be 1 lakh rupees and 0 on the first 10 lakh. Because see, first he has done 6 lakh rupees. Okay. So first he has done 6 lakh, then he has done 4 lakh. So 6 plus 4 is 10 lakh. So up to 10 lakh, there is no TCS. So there will be 0 TCS on the first 10 lakh. Second, he has done 5 lakh rupees gift to sister abroad. So on that, TCS will be there 1 lakh, and 1 lakh rupees will be on 5 lakh at 20%. So in this way, C will be the correct answer. So here, friends, we have used the all the transaction in INR. Okay, so don't think that in exam also this will be coming in INR. In exam, it will be like USD $4,000 he has sent, $5,000 he has sent. But when we talk about TCS, so TCS is calculated on INR amount. It is not calculated on the foreign currency amount. So we have created the questions through INR based. Questions are INR based, not foreign currency based. But in exam, the questions are coming in foreign currency based. So it will be mentioned like $10,000 is transferred, but they will also provide you the rate. What is the rate at which the what is the rate is going on? So calculation will be more difficult. Suppose if they are giving 87.5 is the rate going on in market, so it may be written like 87.5 oblique 60. So this means what? First is the buying rate, second is the selling rate. So you have to be careful and you have to take the first part, buying only. Sorry, selling you have to take when it is outward. Then you have to take selling rate. So 87.60 will be the rate that you have to take for doing the calculation. So these type of questions are coming, and here we have given you the concept very easy. Like this case study is in small, like not very lengthy. But in exam, the case studies are coming from 300 to 400 words lengthy case studies are coming. When you will read all those things, then you will come to conclusion that These three transactions are happen in the case study. And after that, you have to find out the answer. So you have to prepare yourself very dedicatedly for the worst situation. Means questions are coming very, very difficult. Difficult and lengthy. So lengthy questions takes 4 to 5 minutes. Lengthy questions are taking 4 to 5 minutes of time to attempt each question. So you have to prepare yourself very thorough with the concepts and ideas of the foreign exchange. Then only you will be able to clear the exam. Okay. Let's see next question. Question number two. So same question is there. Explanation we have provided here how it is done. Okay. LRS is 10 lakh threshold combined at PAN level. So at PAN level, you have to see across all ADs. Okay, all ADs, whether it is SBI, PNB, if he is doing overall, so all transactions you have to see. And after that only, this will be calculated. Okay, let's see next question. So here, Mr. C pays 28 lakh tuition fee to a foreign university entirely through an education loan. Okay. So in this transaction, an education loan is taken and then it is done in April. So later he remits 4 lakh self-funded for hostel living, that is August, and 3 lakh self-funded for medical treatment, that is in October. So finally in January he sends another 6 lakh rupees self-funded for living. So you have to compute the TCS. What will be the TCS on this? So our options are first 0. To loan covers everything. Okay, B 15,000 total on January tranche only. C 45,000 total on October plus January at 5%. D 2 lakh total at 20% on January tranche. So you have to tell what will be the correct answer. You can just pause the video, just you take your pen and paper and calculate what will be the answer. Okay, so let's see what will be the answer. Okay, so answer is B. Answer is B, that is 15,000 total on January tranche. So whatever he has done in January tranche, okay, whatever he has done in January tranche, there only the TCS will be applicable. Why? Because 28 lakh, 28 lakh he has paid through education loan. So on education loan, there is 0% TCS. So there will be no TCS on 20 lakh. Okay. Then he remits 4 lakh. 4 lakh and then 3 lakh. 4 lakh plus 3 lakh, that will be 7 lakh. So there will be no TCS because up to 10 lakh, there is no TCS. That you have to remember. So 7 plus, now he has sent in January 6 lakh. So 6 lakh he has sent. So out of 6 lakh, 3 lakh will be here. It will become 10 lakh. So 6 minus 3, that will be 3. On 3 lakh, 5% will be charged. Why 5%? Because this student for education purpose he is spending this amount. So on 3 lakh, 5%, that is 15,000. So 15,000 will be the tax on this transaction. So like this, various case studies are available, like where the how much TCS will be applicable. So this type of questions are also asked in the exam. This is the first time they are asking the case study on TCS transactions also. So you have to be very thorough with the concept, then only you will be able to give the answer. So you have to remember that up to 10 lakh rupees. Up to 10 lakh rupees, there is no tax, there is no TCS. It's a TCS, tax collection on source. We have made a dedicated video. You can just go to the playlist and there you can find out the video that TDS and tax rules on foreign exchange. So in that we have discussed all the things perfectly and there you can just get the idea. Okay. So 10 lakh no TCS and after that 20% TCS for all cases except that is 5% on that education. If for education purpose somebody is sending, then 5%, otherwise 20% tax will be there and no tax will be there if it is from education loan. So these three four concept if you remember, so you can easily answer the questions like this. Okay. So friends, we are having the courses on this very subject, that is foreign exchange exam. Foreign exchange certificate course in foreign exchange and certificate course in foreign exchange operation. They both are same only. Okay, don't be confused with that. So we are having the full course and we are also having the mock test series on this topic. So if you are willing to go for the full course, in full course you will be getting the study material, you will be getting the videos, and you will be getting the mock test. So these three things will be in one package, that is full course. And if you're going for the mock test series, okay, so if you're going for the mock test series, there you will get only the questions, mock test series questions you will be getting. So it's your choice where you want to, which type of course you want to have. So our course will help you in understanding all the concepts of this foreign exchange. And we are also having the doubt clearing session via our chat option. Through chat, you can just raise your query, and if your query is not solved, we also have this callback service where we'll call you and clear your doubt. Okay, and you can just go download our app through the Play Store on Bankers platform name. Link is already provided in the description box, and we are also having the website. From there, also you can access the course on mobile and laptop. Okay, so this course will be very helpful for you because exam is getting tougher. So if you are going to take the exam, so you should be well prepared. Then only you will be able to clear the exam. And our all courses will be in English language, and some points where it is necessary to make understand in Hindi. So we have used the Hindi also at those places where it is necessary. Otherwise, our all the videos are 100% in English language. So other than foreign exchange, we are also having the international trade finance course. So this course is also very important for the candidates who are working in the foreign exchange department. So this course is also very important. So here also we are having mock test series and full course. For that, you can take the benefit of this course and clear your exam in the first attempt. Okay. So let's move to next question. So here is the explanation how we have come to that. You can just go through it and you can get the idea. Okay. So next is, don't forget to subscribe, friends. Many of you are coming on our channel and you are just watching our videos, getting knowledge from our channel, but you are not subscribing. So if you have not subscribed the channel, just hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you will be getting all the notification of the videos instantly on your phone. Okay. So it's up to you. If you want, you can subscribe. Okay. Thank you, friends. Okay. So next question, that is case study based question. So so many case study based questions are coming from the letter of credit, Incoterm, UCPDC guidelines, other guidelines are available, our foreign trade policies. So everywhere the questions are coming. So you have to be well prepared. So we have got some of the questions, and these questions are memory recall, means that which topics are there, because the candidates are only remembering the topics from where the case studies came. So we have created our own questions so that it will help you in understanding the level of the exam. So let's see this question. An Indian exporter, Alpha Tires Private Limited, based in Chennai, has secured a new contract to supply 8 containers of heavy duty rubber tires to a mid sized distributor, Roadmax Trading LLC, located in East Africa. So, this is the first time business relationship between the two parties. So, the importer operates largely on thin liquidity and prefers staggered payments aligned with the arrival of goods at the port. So, the exporter is concerned. He's concerned about the region's moderate political risk, weak legal enforcement, and previous reports of delayed payment to other Indian suppliers. So Roadmax insists that due to cash flow limitations, they cannot open a standard site LC and instead request a structure that gives them more time for payment after receiving documents. So, however, Alpha Tires faces internal cost constraints. They rely on short-term working capital borrowed from their bank. which requires confirmed payment assurance due to the volatile nature of rubber prices. So the exporter's bank advises them to avoid open account or DPDA terms because the buyer credit worthiness cannot be independently verified. So transit time from Chennai to buyer port is 22 to 25 days. And the importer wants flexibility to offer tires to local sub-dealer before paying the bank. And they request the Indian exporter to consider an LC with extended usance or supplier's credit. So the exporter, however, fears the risk of the issuing bank located in a politically unstable region. And Alpha Tire also plans to discount the receivable immediately after shipment to maintain liquidity and take advantage of rising rubber raw material prices. So requiring a structure acceptable for discounting without recourse. So under these constants, so you have to tell the exporter must choose the most suitable LC type that ensures what ensures assured payment, ability to discount freely, mitigation of risk, alignment with the importer's request for usance. So, which LC structure is most appropriate for Alpha Tire? So, you have seen, friends, this is a very big question. Not very big, but it's a type of moderate. In exam, more bigger question is coming, more lengthy question is coming, and it is a one type of that. So this much information you have to firstly read, and after that only you will be able to answer the question. Question will be very small, but the background of the question is very lengthy that you have to see all the details, you have to keep in mind all the points, then only you will be able to answer the most appropriate answer. So just pause the video and have a look on this all and just you tell what will be the correct answer for this. Okay, so here what will be the correct answer? First option is usance unconfirmed, issued by Roadmax local bank with 90 days deferred payment terms. A. B. Confirm usance LC payment payable at nominated bank, allowing the exporter to discount the bill after acceptance. C. Standby LC issued by importer's bank, used only if the importer fails to pay on open account term. D. Red clause LC, allowing the exporter to obtain advance funding prior to shipment. So these four types are there. So which one is the most appropriate that you have to tell? Most appropriate answer. So let's see what is the correct answer for this question. So correct answer will be B. That is confirm usance LC payable at nominated bank, and it will allow the exporter to discount the bill after acceptance. So B will be the correct answer. So why B will be the correct answer? Here is the explanation that a confirmed usance LC allows deferred payment for the importer while giving the exporter bank backed assurance and discounting ability. So option A and C, they lack security. D is irrelevant to the importer's credit constant. So B will be the correct answer because here the LC is confirmed usance. So it will give a time duration will be available for the importer to pay back. And as it is a confirmed LC, so the exporter bank will also be not hesitant to give the discounting facility. He will give the discounting facility because it is a confirmed usance LC. So by this, B will be the correct answer. Okay, now next one more question is there. Okay, so this was from the LC part, and now it is from the Incoterms part. So many questions were also from the Incoterm case study based questions. That so much guideline situations are given, and then you have to tell what will be the right thing for the buyer, seller, or for banker like that. So here you can see Omega Rubber Industry, a Kerala-based manufacturer of premium radial tire, receives an export inquiry from a South American distributor and is auto parts SA. So now this is a new buyer with the limited trade history and no credit rating, accessible to Indian banks. So now the order size is large, 10 containers of off-road and commercial grade tires, and will be shipped through Kochi port. So the freight rates on this route are volatile and vessel availability fluctuates due to seasonal congestion at the destination port. So the importer insists that the exporter should handle the main carriage because their region has only a few reliable carriers, and local freight forwarders offer overcharge foreign ship supplier. So, however, Omega Rubber does not have strong bargaining power with the shipping line on the South American route and is concerned that unstable freight charges may reduce their profit margin. So, the exporter prefers to minimize the logistic responsibility beyond the point of loading, especially because they lack experience in managing customs procedure and insurance in destination country. So, the importer wants a price that includes freight, but is not willing to let the exporter arrange insurance, claiming it is easier for them to manage insurance. So the exporter bank also advises that to avoid dispute, responsibility for the risk transfer should be clearly defined at a point where documentary evidence is easy to obtain for LC negotiation. So now shipment is planned in multiple lots over 60 days. Okay. And the buyer requires LC to be compliant with the Incoterms selected. So Omega Rubber wants to ensure that point of risk transfer aligns with the moment the goods are loaded on board so that any transit damage or delay beyond that point become importer's responsibility. So the exporter does not want to take this responsibility. So the exporter also want to retain the option of using freight forward of their choice, but without assuming risk or insurance obligation after loading. So, given these consideration, new buyer exporter limited experience with destination logistic, buyer's preference that exporter manages freight but not insurance, and clear risk-free point at loading determine most suitable Incoterm. So here you have to tell which will be the most suitable. Free on board, Kochi, CIF, cost, insurance, and freight destination port, cost and freight destination port, or FCA, free carrier seller house. So, which will be the correct answer in this? Let's see the right answer. So, right answer will be CFR, cost and freight destination port. So, this will be the right Incoterm for this new buyer. Cost and freight destination port. Okay. So, this will be the correct answer. So why it will be the correct answer? Let's see. So CFR. CFR meets the importer requirement that exporter pays freight while allowing the exporter to risk transfer at point of loading. And insurance is not exporter's responsibility. FOB exclude FOB exclude freight responsibility. CIF required insurance and FC shift risk too early and conflict with buyer freight request. So CFR will be the correct one. So these type of lengthy questions are there. For that, you have to prepare yourself. Okay, next question. An LC calls for an insurance certificate of for 110% of CF value. The invoice shows CF value as 1 lakh USD. The insurance document presented shows cover of 1 lakh 10,000, but has a franchise clause stating claims payable only if damage exceed 5% of the value of the goods. So, what bank should do? Accept the document as the value is correct, refuse the document as the franchise clause is not allowed under UCP 600, accept it only if the LC explicitly allows a franchise clause, refuse it because the insurance cover must be without any deductibles. So these are the options you have to choose which will be the correct. First A and B, B and C, only B, A, B and D, none of the above. So in the exam, you will be getting the options also like this: A and B, B and C, only B, all of the above, none of the above. So the examiner is making so much confusion in the candidate to select the correct answer. So let's see what will the correct answer. Right answer is only B. Okay. So bank should refuse the document as a franchise clause is not allowed under UCP 600. Let's see next question. An NRI who is settled in London now wants to open accounts in India for his saving purpose. He is also having rental income from India. So he approached SBI for opening account. Which of the following type of rupee account can be opened by him with an authorized dealer bank in India? So options are NRO account, NRE account, FCNR account, SSNR account. So answer A and B, B and C, A, B and C, A, B, C and D. So let's see the right answer. Correct answer is A. That is NRO and NRE. So two types of account can be opened by this NRI. For like here it is mentioned that he is having rental income. So for rental income purpose, he can open NRO account. And he is saying that for saving purpose. So if NRI want to do any saving, so they can park the fund in NRE account because it's a tax-free account. No tax is available and funds are easily repatriable. So A and B will be the correct answer. If in the question it is mentioned that he want to open the fixed deposit in foreign currency, he want to open the fixed deposit. So then C will also be the answer. Okay. So an SSN SNNR account, this is for business purpose. So it is not considered here. Let's see. So this is all about some of the questions to give you an idea about the questions, how it is asked in the exams. And other than that, other things are also there. So lengthy MCQs. So one thing you remember that the questions which are coming that are lengthy, which are taking 4 to 5 minutes, you have to spend on each question. Okay. And 90% of questions are like that. So many candidates were not able to clear the exam also because the difficulty level of the exam is very, very high. Okay. So other than that, the questions were available for like PC, packing credit in rupees and PCFC. Related to them, four questions were there. UCP 610 to 15 questions. LC case studies, 5 to 6 questions. NRI case study, 3 to 4 questions. Okay. Accounts under FEMA case study, 5 to 6 questions. Current account and capital account transaction related questions, 2 to 3 questions were there. Residential status case study in which they will ask that one person was living in US, now he is shifted in India. So what his status will be there, how he will manage his FCNR deposits, NRE account, NRO account, like those things. Okay. Other than that, numerical questions were there on TCS calculations. Okay, 2 questions. And also some conversion of rate. Export credit, 2 questions were there on RBI rules. And other questions were related to Exim Bank and ECGC related. And also foreign trade policy. That is not written here. Foreign trade policy. This is very, very important. Foreign trade policy related, some 5 questions were present. So foreign trade policy is a very big topic, but questions are coming from this topic also. So you have to go through this topic also. Okay, so this is the overall view, and this is the feedback based on the feedback which we have received from the candidates who have taken the exam. So I hope so it is very helpful for you for preparing for your exam, and you have to prepare yourself perfectly. You have to be very thorough with the concepts. Okay, you have to be very thorough with the concepts of LC related questions like this UCPDC 600 and LC case study. So these questions should be very clear to you, then only you will be able to answer. And lengthy questions are there, so you have to practice the lengthy questions, then only you will have the habit to do that. And in our mock test series, in our full course, we are having the lengthy questions also, which will help you in practicing the exam so that when you're going for the real exam scenario, there you will not face much difficulty. Okay, so our courses are available at a very nominal prices, so you can just go for our courses. If you like our videos, you get to know our way of giving the things. So if you are having any question, you can just put comment on the comment section. Okay. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you have benefited from this video. And you can just drop a comment if you're having any comment, any suggestion, and share this video with your friends who are preparing for foreign exchange exam and international trade finance exam. And subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.